This is Phil with Android Central, and this is our Moto 360 video review. So a few things we've learned about the Moto 360 in several months of run-up and a couple of weeks of use. First, round is awesome. As much as we might like the LG G Watch or the Samsung Gear Live, a watch like this needs to be round, and not just rectangular and rounded, but really, really round.
This is a standard round display component. This is where the technology was, this is what was available. And so when you make a model of that, this is what you get. Yes, it's a round watch, but it has a very large border and the display feels very small. So this is what we wanted to do, right? We wanted to get to something that felt more distilled, more refined, more streamlined. Then this feels progressive, because what's important is the content that gets displayed, right? It's about your information.
There's nothing inherently wrong with the other Android Wear smartwatches. It's just that the Moto 360 looks so much more stylish. Put it simply, this is the best looking Android Wear smartwatch we've seen so far. Second, no life till leather. In the same way that a rounded body makes the Moto 360 seem more professional, so does the leather strap, and especially when you compare it to rubber. Black or gray, either looks great here. That said, we're still holding out for the stainless steel links. They'll be available later this year for a little bit more money, and if you can't wait, you can try a third-party strap. Third, the ambient light sensor makes a big difference. The ability to automatically adjust the display brightness is something the first two Android Wear watches missed out on. It actually makes the watch visible outdoors. That's a big deal. Now fourth, the flip side of that auto brightness is that battery life can really take a hit if the display is constantly lit up that much. Like every other Android Wear watch, you'll need to charge the Moto 360 once a day. And if you've got a big night plan, you'll probably want to top it off in the afternoon. The good news is that charging's easy. You can use any Qi wireless charger. It only takes about an hour to go from dead to full. Finally, Android Wear is still Android Wear. Everything's a little bit bigger on the Moto 360, but functionally it's exactly the same as the G Watch or the Gear Live. And expect the software to grow in the coming months. We've got some pretty big updates ahead. But for now, really the biggest difference is we finally have watch faces that don't suck. And that, folks, is a short version of the Moto 360. It's not perfect, but for now, it's probably the best Android Wear smartwatch you can buy.